Hi, this is God's Aerosofters, and I'm Freezer. Today, we're going to be bringing you a review of the JG614 Advanced RIS Tactical Carbine. This is an airsoft version of the H&K 614, which was made by the real gun manufacturer H&K. They were contracted by the U.S. military to make another version of the M4/M16 because they wanted them to do it. So, here we go. Please note that this gun case does not come with the gun. We are going to be using this gun case to review guns that we do not have the original case for. So, inside you'll have a manual, and you'll have your JG614. You have a cleaning and dejamming rod. You have an 8.4 volt large type 1500 milliamp nickel hydrate battery
with a large type connector,
and a battery with a large type connector, and wall charger, trickle charger to charge your gun. Once again, we do not really recommend it. And also, you'll have a 300 round high cap magazine in which you can put your pack of two. Where are the BB? Oh, here they are. There's a pack of 200.2 BBs that will come with your gun. That hurt. Not really.
Ha ha ha.
So some of you, if you have played the game Battlefield Bad Company, you might remember this weapon as the main weapon that you would start out with. You can see it has rails for mounting different attachments. And this is basically a M4 or M16. So you can expect pretty much the same thing. It uses the same types of magazines. Now some of the technical features or specs on this gun. It uses a Type 2 gearbox, which are mainly for M4s and M16s. It goes accurate out to about 120 feet, which we will test. It has an FPS of 350, which we will also test. It has a magazine capacity of 300 rounds. That's what it comes with.
And up to 5,000 rounds.
If you want it to be ridiculous and have a magazine like this. Also, the battery is a large type 8.4 1500 milliamp with a large type connector. And this is one of the standard batteries that comes with JGs, but yours may be different just depending on whatever battery that your distributor might have lying around. And the battery goes in the back here in the full stock. The butt plate is metal. There's also a sling here, here, and also on the other side of the gun, here. It has a flip-up front sight, but ours, for some reason, is kind of broken, and we're not really sure what's wrong with it. But we usually have to file it down. It's pretty hard to fold down. It has a removable fisheye rear sight that sometimes you'll see on guns like the G3. You can rotate it 4 different ways depending on your preference. Can be removed with a Allen wrench, and then you can mount scopes or some other optics on here. It also has a pistol grip. I don't really like the grip. It's very nice in the back. It's rounded and it has some grip areas here. But the front of it on the inside, it's squarish and it's very uncomfortable for your hand if you're holding it for a long period of time. So wear gloves or whatever. It also has a functional charging handle here, like most M4s, M16s, or 614s come with. Pull it back, makes that awesome sound that everyone loves. This gun also, it holds the hop-up unit, which is right here. It is a small disc with a few notches on it. You rotate it clockwise for hop, and you rotate it counterclockwise for normal. And that will adjust the FPS on your gun slightly and make you a bit more accurate at long ranges. It also has the free-floating RIS rails on the front. These wobble quite a bit for us. I'm not sure if that happens on all models, but we found that you can fix that by putting a scope on the top right here in between the rails and the actual gun itself. This makes the wobbling stop, not to mention it looks really awesome.
Also, it doesn't mean any 3x9 or long sniper scope will do that. It's got to be a connector that separates from the main receiver to the rails.
Yes. Also, this gun has a metal inner barrel. The rail system is metal. The top rails right here is metal. The butt plate is metal. The full stock is plastic. The main body of this gun right here, this is plastic, and so is the handguard. Now, this being a JG gun, this is rather good quality. It's a very nice ABS plastic. The fire selecting switch is on this side of the gun. There's safe, which is a white picture of a bullet. There's a semi-auto, which is a red picture of a bullet, and full auto, which is another red picture of a bullet with the number 30 by it, because that is the capacity of the rear magazine. And we will put this on safe for our safety. Now the battery goes in the back here. You just push this lever and the battery compartment pops out right there. The battery goes in there. Now JG did some really nice things with this gun. They even stamped it. Like here, the guns have individual serial numbers. This gun's serial number is T040352. And we're pretty sure they have individual serial numbers. They also branded it. It says JG614 right there, and it has the caliber of the real weapon, the real 614, which is 5.56 millimeter by 45. Just a nice little brand mark right there. Now, like on most M4s, the magazine goes in right there. If you want to, you can pull the charging handle, and you sound like, and you sound awesome. Then the magazine release is right here. Press it, comes right out, and there you go. Now you can see all these rails in the front. If you play Battlefield Bad Company, you would have seen that your gun had all sorts of things: more sights, more optics, grenade launchers, flashlights, or just whatever. All those things you can put on this gun if you really want to, but this is an extremely versatile gun, and you can make it into almost anything you want. You can make it into practically anything you want: support weapon, grenadier. I'm not sure about a sniper, but if you wanted to try it, go right ahead. And some of the cons about this gun, I already mentioned one. The grip is not very comfortable. The rails are wobbly, but as I said, you can fix that with a scope. And also, this gun has an extremely high rate of fire, which we will show you in our chrono test, and the magazine.
Also, the main con that really worries me as Delta One being the mechanic is, as we've been shooting it, the motor mount on the rear handle of the gun, which I'm zooming in on right now, that main screw, the flathead screw right there, for some odd reason it comes real loose for some reason, and your motor will just spin in place and won't turn the gears, which can strip the gears and cause you to have to repair the gun. So you must be very careful. You can tell when you shoot it, it'll sound obnoxiously loud and will vibrate more violently than normal.
And you can adjust this with the flathead screwdriver right here, and you can do that. So this is a very nice weapon. I would recommend it for intermediate to advanced. Intermediate because it's a very sturdy weapon. It's JG. It's rather affordable, anywhere from $170 to $190. And even for advanced players, because of the versatility of this weapon. Because you can make it into just about anything you want, like I said earlier. And it's relatively powerful. It's in the tolerable range, 350, or which we will be testing. So I would definitely recommend this gun. It may have a few cons, but it's very nice. So this has been the review of the JG614. Thanks for watching.